Hello and welcome back to Yakuza 5. Last time we advanced the main story quite a bit, but this time we have some more sub-stories to do. So we're going to go and do the sub-stories, and then we're going to see where we're at. We may only take 10 minutes doing these sub-stories. They may take us all episode. Who actually knows? We got 3 of them. So we got one in front of Nagasu Taxi, one down here near Sushi Zanmai, and then one right down here near nothing. So, yeah. We'll see what all of these are and then see where we're going after that. In theory, these might be the last sub-stories for this section with Kiryu, because if we're following Yakuza 4 structure, it's 4 chapters per character. So, in theory, this would put us at kind of the end of his storyline, which would make perfect sense given, kind of where it's going next. It's him moving on to somewhere else to look for Daigo, but yeah, anyway. At least I think that's what we're about to do with him. Although, immediately we're going to go and see the Yamahata, or the Yahata family, and tell them that it's dissolving, but anyway. Whoa, I don't believe it! Is that you, Kiryu-san? You know me. Of course I do! It's me, Noboru Kudari Zaka. You remember, right? I asked for you to stand in when I was shooting that period piece. Long time no see. Maybe? Was that Yakuza 2? That does sound somewhat familiar. But man, I didn't expect to run into you here. I guess the stars aligned for me. Must be a god after all. Why do you say that? I'm working on a new project, but I hurt myself just as shooting was about to start. Again. Thought of bringing this up to the director has me biting my nails this entire time. I'll have to get another 2-hour manicure. Anyway, you've already done this before, so I really need your help. Can you stand in for me again? So I'm going to be in yet another movie, huh? Okay. Okay, I'll do it. Great! Thanks a bunch. So what's the role this time? Oh, it's the perfect role for you, Kiryu-san. It's a Yakuza action movie. All you have to do is rough some people up. And I use the term people loosely. Well, I guess I could pull off an action role. Awesome! I'll take you to the set right away. Okay then. Hey there. We're beating up vampires? And zombies? How's it going? Oh, I see. So there is a Yakuza game we haven't played, and we probably won't play, because by all accounts it's god-awful. Which is, I believe, Dead Souls? Which is a Yakuza zombie spin-off game. I can only assume that this is related. Howdy hey, Kiryu-chan, it's been a while. Too bad the only reason we're meeting is because Kuda-chan here keeps breaking himself on everything he touches. I'm really sorry. I don't know what I'd have done if I hadn't run into you. You're doing us a serious favor. Not to mention, Kiryu-chan, you're perfect for this role. It's almost like it was meant to be. Here is a script. All you have to do is memorize the parts for the lead role, Tatsu. Okay. You finally made it, Tatsu of Kamuro. I'm here to end this, brother. You think you can kill me? Sorry, but that will never happen. I cannot be killed, for you see... You're a vampire, right? So you knew. Heh, indeed, and all those I bite become the living dead. 4 zombies appear behind Tatsu. Soon enough, you'll join them, Tatsu of Kamuro. Tatsu defeats the zombies one at a time. First, he goes against the swept-back, haired zombie. Then he defeats the zombie wearing a hat. Then he finishes off the charging zombie in a flashy yellow jacket. Then, he fights the last zombie in glasses. Okay. Well, not bad, Tatsu. You're just as I expected. Let's see how immortal you really are. Not so fast. I still have a few cards up my sleeve. Countless zombies appear. Goodbye, my brother. You might have lived, if you hadn't been so eager to unmask me. Tatsu begins to take down the zombies. Using his raging special techniques, he finishes them off one by one. Heh, not bad, but now you have to deal with me. What will you do? I cannot be killed. Struggle all you want, but you'll never destroy me. Tatsu readies a Japanese katana. That blade, is it the hazy moon? It can't be! How did you get hold of it? The hazy moon you stole from the boss was fake. What, so you swapped it for the real one? Heh, I see. Seems the tables have turned. But I shall enjoy this. For the first time, it will be a fight for my life. Finally, the battle against the main antagonist begins. Tatsu wields the Demon Blade, Hazy Moon. For his final attack, Tatsu uses the Demon Blade special technique. Tatsu of Kamuro manages to pull off a miraculous victory. Am I dying? Me, a vampire with eternal life. The boss will be waiting for you in hell. Gah, gah. Tatsu of Kamuro, not bad for a human. You could have been an even bigger villain than I. Yamashiro is engulfed in flames. Tatsu leaves and doesn't look back. The end. I thought this was supposed to be a Yakuza movie. Are you all good? I got it down. Alright, I got it down. Remember, you don't have to say the lines word for word, just make them sound snappy and relevant. Also, do your best with the action sequences. Ideally, we'd like you to follow the script, but you'll get paid either way. Alright. Let's get this thing rolling then. Ready? Action! So you finally made it, Tatsu of Kamuro. I'm here to end this, brother. I'm here to end this, brother. You think you can kill me? Sorry, but that will never happen. I cannot be killed, for you see... You're an umpire. No, you're a vampire. You're a vampire, right? So you knew. Hehehe. Indeed, and all those I bite become the living dead. Soon enough you'll join them, Tatsu of Kamuro. Okay. One on the left first. Glasses last. Yellow jacket, I think, is after that. Okay. One zombie down. I think it's Hat next. Let's go Hat. Okay. Keep her red secret technique available. Okay. Yellow. Grab him. I think it just hit defeat, so we'll just defeat right now. Won't worry about heat actioning on the final hit. Interesting. You're just as strong as ever, Tatsu. You're the man I acknowledged as my brother, after all. Let's see if you're really immortal or not. Let's see if you're really immortal or not. Not so fast. I still have a few cards left up my sleeve. Goodbye, my brother. You might have lived if you hadn't been so eager to unmask me. This is defeat them with special techniques. We can do that. Okay. There's complete overkill on the first one. Then I should be able to heat action a lot of them because there's a group, right? There we go. No, it's just one of them. Okay. Let's continue grabbing some extra heat. Okay, didn't manage to get that one. I'm assuming this is what he meant by special techniques. I have no real idea what he meant, but... Oh. Well, that's cool. I didn't even know I had that one. Yeah, I had to let myself drop them there. Okay, keep drinking these staminans. Okay, got him. Next. Another one. And that's a special technique. Another one. I don't even know if this is correct, I'm just following the script. Heh, not bad, but now you have to deal with me. What will you do? I cannot be killed. Struggle all you want, but you'll never destroy me. That blade? Is that the hazy moon? It can't be! How did you get hold of it? The honeymoon the boss went on was fake. No, the hazy moon you stole from the boss was fake. The hazy moon you stole from the boss was fake. What? So you switched them? Heh, I see now. It seems the tables have turned. But I shall enjoy this. For the first time, it will be a fight for my life. So we have to defeat him with the demon blade, whatever move. I don't really know what that is, if I'm honest with you. Do I have the blade. Okay. So it's probably a heat action. Okay. I think I can lower his health just by using it. My weapon skill improved. Nice. Okay. It also has unlimited, like, durability. So this makes this very easy. One more, I think? Right. Now we stand far enough away. Get him. Nice. I don't know if that was the move they wanted, but it was a heat action. Am I dying? Me, a vampire with eternal life? The boss is waiting for you in hell. The boss is waiting for you in hell. Gah! Gah! Tatsuo Kamuro, not bad for a human. You could have been an even bigger villain than I. Okay, cut. Thanks, Kiryu-san, that was everything we needed. Was I okay? You were amazing, Kiryu-chan. I love the stuff you ad-libbed there too. That's just the kind of spice I was looking for. Really? The words just seemed to tumble out of my mouth. You got the tumblings of a genius, even I couldn't pull off that level of awesome. And those action scenes were the icing on the cake. We got some unforgettable shots that'll make people jump out of their seats. Filming went really smoothly thanks to you, so I beefed up your pay quite a bit. Thanks for all the help. That's good pay. Good working with you again. It's very good pay considering like it was in theory less than a day's work. So. And I got experience as well. Nice. We also need to go eat somewhere. Yeah, I see where we're going. Yeah. Okay. Let's head down here and we can grab something to eat on the way. We just need to eat, one, because we need to finish off places, and two, because we have no buffs. So that seems like a good idea. Right. Actually, before we do that, use the item box. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Actually, I don't need that either. Or that, because they're out of durability. There we go. Something like that seems good. Can I equip the katana yet? Oh, don't have enough weapon skill, even with the weapon skill upgrades we got. I didn't save. There we go. You save. Where are we going? Down here. Yeah. Down here, and then we take a right somewhere down this way. Right. I'm assuming the tones that we're hearing at the crossings are for deaf people. That's the only thing that makes sense to me. Is that that's their equivalent of like some kind of tone to say, hey, you're allowed to cross now. I could be wrong. But they're a little bit more musical than the ones around here that I think are just like beep, 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 beep. Generally. But anyway. Let's head this way. Or maybe that's just in the Yakuza games, the beep, 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 beep. Okay. Let's head down here. You can go around me, you know. I'm not taking up the whole street. You don't need to beep. I'm staying into the side. Oh, actually, I need to go this way. I'm going to run in front of you again. Right. Head down here, and this is where we want to go. Right. Hello. Welcome. Have you decided what you'd like to order? Yeah. Ooh, everything gives spirit here. Interesting. Let's just order these then. Actually, can I order these in a different order? Does that allow us to do it? Yes. If I order them in a different order, I can actually order all of them. That's kind of funny. Anyway. Guess you could argue that means we don't finish the beef udon. We got strength and spirit, so nothing here gives focus. Like, nothing at all. Huh. Okay. Cool. Anyway, that's us finish that place. Much easier to finish those for your completion list, but still probably not worth doing in this one. Yeah. I think the only one that's actually, like, had a proper, like, worthwhile thing with that was Kiwami 2. And that's because they had a different leveling system. And you could eat as much as you wanted, effectively. So, like, it actually felt like eating was, like, a mechanic. Well, in this one, it's just annoying. Most of the time. Hello. You got a problem? Quit staring at me. He's pretty drunk. What the hell are you looking at? You're talking to the great hors d'oeuvre Murasawa. Still want to pick a fight with me? You named yourself after an appetizer. You're goddamn right, and I'm not putting up with any lip from a little shit like you. Okay. In a way, his fight is a little appetizer for some more main story. Who are you? I've never been defeated by an amateur before. You shouldn't be brawling when you're that drunk. Did that sober you up? Yeah, a little. I guess I was a bit out of control. It's been a while since the last time I had a drink. You should stay away from the booze for today. Head home and get some rest. Hey, hold on a second. What's your name? It's Suzuki. Suzuki-san, huh? I'm a wrestler. The name's hors d'oeuvre Murasawa. Heard of me? No, I'm afraid not. Are you still wrestling at your age? Sort of. I'm over 60 now, and I was still rumbling in the ring 10 years ago. Now I'm looking for a place to lay my career to rest. You mean you're retiring? That's right. You may not have heard of me, but back in my day, the name hors d'oeuvre Murasawa was known by wrestling fans all over. I did everything I could to thrill the crowd, blood-spilling performances with deadly weapons, death matches, and electrified cages. When my popularity died down, I did a few farewell matches, but I always made a comeback. It was all just to keep my name out there. Interesting. I never really thought about the performance aspect of wrestling before. After starting side businesses without permission from my league and doing all those farewell matches, I lost the support of my fans. Once your popularity starts to slide, there's nothing you can do. I ended up getting myself into all sorts of trouble. I couldn't control myself back then. I had my fair share of brushes with the law, too. Then after my 7th comeback, the wrestling league I belonged to finally dropped me. I completely deserved it, of course. I didn't get along well with any of the other wrestlers, so there was nobody left on my side. There I was, kicked out of wrestling with nothing but a bunch of failed side ventures and a ton of debt to my name. It's been a decade since I last stepped into the ring. The years have caught up with me, and my strength is failing. I've been thinking about putting an end to my wrestling career once and for all, and I want to do it right. How so? I want to lay the name hors d'oeuvre Morisawa to rest with one last proper farewell match, so I can say my goodbyes to the ring and the crowd. This time it won't just be a performance. I want my final bout to be a fitting end to my life as a wrestler. This farewell was supposed to take place today. What happened? My opponent refused to take up the challenge. He said he couldn't fight me. He's another wrestler from my old league, the only guy I could remotely call a friend. He agreed to be my opponent for this final match. When the league got wind of what was happening, they put a stop to it. What? Can you believe it? They still haven't forgiven me 10 years after they kicked me out. So you decided to drown your troubles in alcohol then? Yeah, my first sip in 10 years, but it tasted horrible. All I need now is someone to fight. I think you'd be able to pull it off, Suzuki-san. Please, I know it's ridiculous to pick a fight with you and then ask for a favor like this, but I really need you to take me on in the ring. You're no ordinary brawler, that's for sure. You've got what it takes to face off with a wrestler like me. It's just a little venue out in the open air. I poured every last bit of money I had into this final match. This is my last chance. Venue out in the open air. I'm trying to think if they've reused a like an area for this. Usually if it's out in the open air and it's an arena, it's the bullfight arena from 3. I have nothing else left to live for. I'm begging you, let me wrestle one last time in front of a crowd. Sorry, it's just, it wouldn't be smart to show my face somewhere conspicuous like that. Wait, you don't need to make a decision right now. There's still some time left. If you decide to take up the challenge, come to Osei Bridge. I've got a special ring set up there. I'll be waiting for you. If you don't come, the match is off. They won't give me my money back and I'll lose the trust of my last few fans. I'd like to help out, but I need some way to conceal my face. Otherwise, stepping into the ring would be a huge risk. Maybe there's something I could use back at my apartment. Okay, get the thing, go to Osei Bridge. And it doesn't sound like we're going to be... I want to go up here, actually. It doesn't sound like it's going to be the exact same arena as always. It's going to be somewhere new at Osei Bridge. Okay, cool. Right, heading up here. That's the very realistic picture of a dog. Oh, we're going even further up here. Right. Interesting. No, that light was beeping in a way that you would expect. Maybe the music actually means don't cross. I have no idea. I should stop speculating. It probably doesn't even necessarily line up with anything in this game. Right. Up here somewhere is our turn. Avoid the red tracksuit guys like the plague, because they're main story and we don't want to advance the main story. Advancing the main story is bad, and it's not something we do here. Right. Then this way. Be an eye out for anybody we don't want to interact with. And we've arrived back at our apartment. Nice. At least we know where the red jacket people are. They're right next to our apartment in the center. Okay. Let's go. What am I looking for? What's this? A dragon mask, I remember now. I wore this to show Tai Chi, a wrestling match. Huh. I forgot I brought this with me all the way to Nagasu. If I wore this in the ring, I could wrestle and nobody would know who I was. Hors d'oeuvre Morisawa is waiting at the Osei Bridge wrestling ring. Should I head over there? Yeah, okay. I can't miss his farewell match. It was nice of them to put in a fast travel. It's unexpectedly nice. In terms of like a little quality of life. Oh, I see, it's just a ring on the bridge. Well, that works. So this is the ring at Osei Bridge, huh? Suzuki-san, you made it. I take it you're gonna step into the ring with me then. Yeah, that's what I'm here for. Let's do this. Great, thank you. Now I can go out in style. It should be a fitting finale to my pro wrestling career. I appreciate it, Suzuki-san. Just remember, don't hold anything back. I'm sure you feel the same, right? That goes without saying. Don't worry. Okay, you better go get changed then. Let's get started. I'm assuming I can just beat him up, but we'll see. Did they forget to up-res the texture on Kiryu's back? Why was the tattoo? Yeah, why is the tattoo so like low res? Maybe we should let him punch us. Yeah, I feel it is his final thing. Are you gonna stand up at some point? Punch us. You gotta let him at least have like a bit of a fight. Oh no, you got us. Nope. Oh. Oh no. It's such a close fight. Oh, 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 we got him. Thanks to you, I had the best farewell match I could have hoped for, Suzuki-san. I know it isn't much, but here's the fight money. Oh, thank you. Thanks for going along with this. I didn't think you'd bring your own mask. Where'd you get that thing? Well, it's a long story, so are you really retiring now? Yeah, no more surprise comebacks for me. That was the last bout hors d'oeuvre Morisawa's ever gonna have. I gave every last drop of strength I could muster. There's no way I could pull that off again. I'll never forget the cheers of the crowd, not until I gasped my last breath. That's all I needed. And die a happy man now. Glad to hear it. I sure was lucky to run into you. I may not have many years left in me, but I'll be in your debt for the rest of them. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Nice. Okay. Straightforward. Yeah, I wanted to check something. No, that's the wrong one. I wanted to check something in here. Wait a second. What's this say? Oh, that's just your tires, the semi rating. Okay, that's fine. I was like, semi? That doesn't sound like it's ideal. Okay, we're at 15 of... Wait, is this... Wait, does it say we're at 15 of 18? Well, okay, but it doesn't necessarily mean that all 18 are available now. It's just that we're at 15 of 18 for Kiryu. He could have, say, 3 sub-story... They could do a final chapter where it's all the protagonists and then he has 3 sub-stories in the final chapter. Which, actually, if it's in Kamurocho, which it almost certainly is, because, you know, it's a Yakuza game, the final one will be in Kamurocho, then, yeah, it would make perfect sense that Kiryu would have some sort of thing at that point. Yeah, that all kind of lines up with reality. Okay, head down here, and we'll grab that. I mean, if we do miss anything, I'm almost 100% certain there's a premium adventure game in this one. Oh wait, music's playing, and it's red on this side. No, it might mean it's going to change soon. I don't know. Who knows? I said I wasn't going to speculate and then immediately speculated, but, yeah, well, whatever. Oh, does he want me to do a taxi driving mission? I can do a taxi driving mission. I'm ready. I've been waiting to do a taxi driving mission for ages. Huh? Oh, it's you, Suzuki-san. Done for the day, Muramatsu-san.
Yeah.
Nope, not quite. Anyway, there's something I can help you with? Not exactly, no. I just saw you there and thought I'd say hello. You sure? No ulterior motive whatsoever? Huh. You're a lot friendlier than I gave you credit for. Like I said, I was just passing by and... You gotta be kidding me. That you, Kiryu-san? Man, you're the last guy I expected to run into out here. Oh. Yuya, you've broken our cover. Not good. Sure been a while since you last swung by the club. You remember your old pal Yuya, right? From Stardust? How could I forget? He manages the #1 host club in Kamurocho. So what's he doing out here? You know this guy Suzuki-san, and what's with this whole Kiryu-san business? Who's Suzuki-san? Of course, Yuya wouldn't know I'm hiding my identity. I have to keep up the facade or pretend I didn't see him? Keep up the facade. You must have the wrong guy. My name is Suzuki. How could I be wrong, Kiryu-san? I'd know you from a mile away. It must just be a chance resemblance. They say there are always 3 others who look exactly like you somewhere in the world. Come on, Kiryu-san, stop messing around. You're not just pulling my leg. Sorry to interrupt, but who are you? Oh, the name's Yuya. I work as a host in Tokyo. Me and Kiryu-san here go way back. Anyway, I thought you were still in Okinawa, so it's strange running into you here. Small world, huh? What's this all about, Suzuki-san? This Yuya fellow seems to think he knows you. Of course I do. Tell him, Kiryu-san. I have to find a way out of this mess. What's my best move? Keep playing dumb. Do I really look that much like this Kiryu-san guy, you know? Look like? Come on, I know it's you. No, you must have made some mistake. I've never heard of this mystery man you're talking about. I don't get it. Why are you trying so hard to avoid me? Damn it, what do I do now? Hey, Suzuki-san, you don't think this guy's trying to scam you, do you? I just find it strange how insistent he's being, even though you keep telling him he's got the wrong guy. You ought to be kidding me, I would never do something like that.
Yeah.
I think you might be right, Muramatsu-san. You serious? Look, Yuya, or whatever your name is, if you keep harassing us, we're going to have to call the police. You want that? Maybe I really do have the wrong guy. Sorry, Yuya. Okay then, guess I better leave. I'm glad you've come to your senses, that's really all I wanted. Sorry we had to get a bit forceful with you. Seems he wasn't one of those crooks after all. I feel a little sorry for him now. Yeah, me too. Well, I should probably get going. There's always more work to do. Right, then, see you later. I feel bad about doing that to Yuya, but at least Muramatsu-san seems to have bought the act. Oh no! Kiryu-san! Oh, this is actually Yuya realized it. Yuya! It is you, isn't it? There's no way I wouldn't recognize a friend. I think I get what's happening. You were trying to hide your true identity from that Muramatsu guy you're with, right? Yeah, I wish you would have got the message a little quicker. Anyway, let's go somewhere else. Gotcha, so you're hiding your past so it doesn't hurt Haruka-chan's chances of becoming an idol. Yeah, having me around would only cause her trouble. This was the only option. Did you really need to take a new name, though? Yeah, great question. But man, I had no idea what was going on. Sorry for running my mouth and almost blowing your cover. No need to apologize. I didn't expect to run into anyone I knew down in Fukuoka. Yeah, talk about a coincidence. What brings you out here anyway? Oh, I just came out here for a vacation. Thought it'd be nice to get out of Kamurocho for a change. Okay, but what about the club? Kazuki put you in charge, so I hope there's someone capable of filling your shoes while you're gone. Don't worry, Stardust is still standing. Besides, it's not like it'd fall apart if I just up and left. Yuya, are you really here on vacation? What kind of question is that? I'm asking if there's any other reason you're down here. You're acting kind of evasive. You can tell me the truth. I can't promise I can do anything about it, but I can at least listen. Alright, but this is between you and me, okay? Sure, I understand. Actually, Kiryu-san, I'm thinking of quitting the host business. Is he serious? Stardust practically runs itself these days. We have no shortage of rising stars on staff and everything's going smoother than ever. The guys I once thought of as newbies are now fully able to handle things on their own, so they hardly ever need any advice. As the years move on, I've started to get the feeling that I've lost my way, and like something's missing in my life. It was never like that before. I was always really driven to make Stardust a big success. Now I don't have the same passion. I can tell it's all downhill from here. Yuya. So I thought I should put some distance between me and Stardust. That seemed like the only way to find the fire that I used to have. I see. And that's what brought you here, huh? Aha. That's the thing, right? Going on a trip to do some soul searching? That's pretty much what this is for me. What about Kazuki? Didn't he leave Stardust in your hands? I haven't told Kazuki anything. Not yet, anyway. It's hard enough admitting how I feel to myself, let alone to the guy who gave me his business. In any case, I'm useless to help him the way I am now. If I had to go about like this, I'd be better off quitting. Would you really go that far? I can't go on like this, can I? Getting away from Kamurocho was all I could do to try and fix things, but I still don't know what to do with myself. So we have talked about the sub-stories obviously mirroring Kiryu. This one's very on the nose. That said, running into you here has given me an idea. What do you mean? I'd start over in a new town and become someone else, like you did here. What? I want to make a fresh start, too. It'll be like the old days when I still had the drive to make things happen. I think that'll help me get myself together. And how do you plan to make a fresh start? First, I'll find a job. It doesn't matter what it is. Actually, I should probably find the kind of job nobody else wants to do. A job that forces you to work like crazy to get things done. So you won't be going back to Stardust? I don't think so, no. I see. Kazuki won't be happy with me, but I don't think there's anything I can say to change your mind. Thanks, Kiryu-san. I knew you'd get me. Well, I better head off. I've still got some serious job hunting to do. Oh, and the udon was great. I don't think it's a good idea, Yuya. I hope Yuya finds his motivation again. Is that really the end of it? We gotta have a phone call at some point. Let me figure out where I'm gonna go. Okay, I'm gonna go and save up here. I just needed the location to go to. Let me double check my sub-stories list. Chance meeting is unfinished. Yeah. That makes perfect sense, it is unfinished. And there's nowhere on the map for it, yeah. So it could be a late... Oh, there we go. Sorry about the other day. I looked all over for work and ended up getting a gig as a live-in waiter at a hostess club. The place is La Sienne. I'm going to try starting over in this town too. So you just started working at a cabaret club. Maybe I'll go see him sometime. Yeah, answer my question from many episodes back on whether there was a difference between a cabaret club and a hostess club. The answer is no. They're the same thing. Alright, cool. Right. Don't know why I'm still picking up litter. It's a habit. Oh no, they've converted me. Right. Hello. Kiryu-san, did you get my email? I did, so you're really starting over, Yuya. Yep. I'm doing whatever it takes to get the old me back. I thought waiter work at a cabaret club would be pretty tough, but it's not that bad at all. No matter what the job, once you have the experience of working your way up, you never forget the basics. That's why it's easy for you. Makes sense. It's strange, you know. Our feeling needed really motivates you. I haven't felt like this for a while. Hey, are you goofing off out here? I could say the same about you. Haha, what's up, Momoka? Oh, nothing. Just came to check up on you, Kazuki-kun. Kazuki. Yeah, that's the name I go by here. Just run with it, Suzuki-san. Fine. So, who's your buddy? Suzuki-san here is an old friend who helped me out a lot back in the day. Oh yeah? Well, I guess I should tell you, Suzuki-san. I've got my sights set on your old friend Kazuki-kun's heart. He's a real sweetie pie, you know. Whoa, slow down there. Yeah, I see you didn't waste any time blending in. Oh, come on. Even though Kazuki-kun's new here, he seems to know the job like the back of his hand. All the girls love him. He handles the drunks like a pro, and he gives us great advice on how to treat customers. Our manager really relies on him too. Hey, shouldn't you be getting back to work? Yeah. Hope I didn't interrupt you, Suzuki-san. Though, if you want to come back with me, you're more than welcome. Sorry about that. Don't worry, but after seeing that, I have to wonder if you'll ever go back to Kamurocho. I don't even want to think about that just yet. I just can't seem to make up my mind. But when I finally do, I'll be sure to get in touch with Kazuki-san and the rest of the club. I see. I guess it's really none of my business. Don't be like that. I appreciate your concern. Well, I'll stop by again sometime. Keep your chin up, Yuya. I will. Thank you. Wait, so he still hasn't quit his previous job. He's just like working at a different club just indefinitely while on leave. That's crazy. Oh, it's back here again. Alright, well, we can do that. Hey Yuya, it's been days, weeks since we last saw you. Oh, Kiryu-san, welcome. Is something up? You seem a little flustered. Well, it's just that we've got some Yakuza in the club right now. Yakuza? Why'd you let them in? The manager okayed it. It seemed they're pressuring him for a payout. We're not under anybody's protection right now. Actually, the manager's been getting harassed about protection money for a while. He doesn't think there's any way around it. You don't seem too happy about that, Yuya. If you pay up once, there's no going back. Yakuza will prey on you forever. That's why I sent every Yakuza looking for a payday packing when I was at Stardust. Why don't you do the same thing here, then? Well, the manager's already decided to fork over the cash, and I'm just the new guy. I don't feel like it's my place to butt in. I see. Then I guess you've lost the pride you might have once had. Huh? Oh! Kiryu! Oof! What the hell, Kiryu-san? Sure, it's been a while since I last hit you. Did that refresh your memory? What? When I first met you, you picked a fight with me out in front of Stardust thinking I was Yakuza. Back then, did you stop to consider your place before you came to me? Because that's not how I remember it, or came at me, because that's not how I remember it. You did whatever it took to protect Stardust, even putting your life on the line. You had a fire in you that nothing could extinguish. Even Yakuza were fair game for you if they threatened the club. Just think back to those times and you'll realize how far you've fallen. Kiryu-san, what's it going to be, Yuya? Are you just going to stand there, or do you want to get back what you've lost? The choice is up to you. Damn, you still pack a punch, Kiryu-san. Enough to knock some sense back into me, maybe. Yeah, I remember how I used to be. Good. So, how many Yakuza are in the club right now? 6. Seems like they came in numbers today to scare the manager into coughing up the cash. That could be problematic. Too many for you to take on. Don't write me off just yet. May have lost heart, but I've still got plenty of heat. These guys are going down. Looks like they already got what they came for. So, I guess that's that then. Yeah, we got your back now. You need anything at all, just come straight to us. Okay, thank you. Oh, Kazuki-kun, our guests are leaving. See them out for me, will you? Before that, I'll be taking back the money you gave these assholes. Huh? What are you saying? Kazuki-kun. Who's this little punk think he is? I won't say again. This club isn't about to get shaken down by the likes of you. Big talk for a waiter boy. This place is under our protection now. Better stop running your mouth and start showing some respect, you little dipshit. You know what, Yuya? I think I'm gonna step in after all. Got nothing better to do. How about you take 5 and I take the other one? Fine by me, just don't complain if I end up beating them all down myself. Yeah, no need to go getting greedy. Quit your posturing and put up your goddamn fists. Not that they'll do you much good when they're pounding you into the sidewalk. Okay. Well. Got it. Go. And again. And that one's down. And use them. Well, didn't even realize I was going to do that, but it's fine. There's our sword. Right. Put away the sword when we can. Okay, we got him. Oh, Yuya did. He took out his one. What the hell? Where'd you learn to fight like that? I'll say it one more time. I'm taking back the money we paid, and you can forget about us ever forking out protection money again. God damn it. Some tough guys you are. Your protection ain't worth shit. Let's roll, boys. This club has a stink about it anyways. Kazuki-kun. Sorry, Momoka. My name isn't Kazuki. What? My real name is Yuya. I'm the manager of a host club in Kamurocho called Stardust. Kamurocho? What on earth is going on? Sorry for taking this into my own hands, sir. But you can't pay protection money to Yakuza. That's why I... Oh, don't worry. You did good. I knew it was a bad idea, but I was too scared to stand up to them. I should have been the one that held firm and refused. Thanks to you, they won't be bothering the club again. I'm happy to hear you say that. Thank you. Yuya-kun, are you going to leave us? Yeah, I have to go back to where I belong. I finally see that now. Well, if you're that dead set on it, then I won't try to stop you. We'll miss you, though. I really hate to bail on you like this, but I'll never forget how much you guys helped me. Hope you can forgive me someday. Don't even worry about it. After all, you're the one who helped us. So, you know how I was saying we got parallels? You could say that this is Kiryu, Mayumi, and Nakajima in like, I don't know, 30 minutes in the main story. Goodbye, Yuya-kun. Take care and sorry. I need to apologize to you too, Kiryu-san, for crashing in on your new life. Guess I still have a long way to go as a leader. But you're alright now. Yeah, I feel like I found the old me again. And it's all thanks to you. I think I was too caught up in playing manager here. I was just hoping everything would run smoothly and stay quiet. But now I can see that's not what's important. I want to protect Stardust with everything I've got, my life included. That's all the motivation I need. Kazuki-san and I both wanted that all along. So you're going back then? Don't laugh. I really did think quitting Stardust was the best move. So I hope you'll keep all this between us. I wouldn't want Kazuki-san or the others to find out. Sure, no problem. Thanks. I never meant to burden you of all people. So, sorry for all the trouble. If you ever find yourself back in Kamurocho, be sure to come visit the club, okay? Thanks again for everything. Awesome. We've finished that, we've leveled up, and that should mean that we finished all of the sub-stories that we had. Let's level up first though. Dragon God Defense, you can guard against bladed weapons and bullets when you're in heat mode, sure. And then I can't afford anything, so there we go. So we're at 16 of 18. I have to assume the other two are not available as they're not on the map. And there aren't any other areas we can get to on this map that they would be in. Like in Yakuza 4, occasionally there were some that were unavailable, but that's because they were in a different area. But we only have like one area here, right? Like not even the taxi place counts as a separate area, so yeah, it's fine. So I was just working out where we were. Yeah, this is fine, we're next to a taxi anyway. Anyway, I think I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you very much for watching. Next time, we advance the main story and progress towards whatever's next. Well, we think it could be the end of Kiryu's thing here. If it's following the same structure as Yakuza 4, it's 4 chapter structures, right? So 4 chapters with a character and then move on. So you get introduction, like something happens, the plot moves forward, conclusion, right? Like that's kind of like the structure of it. Like it's introduction to where they are, introduction to what you're going to be dealing with, a little bit of action, story finished. So we've kind of had all that, so we're about to get story finished and it's going to end on a cliffhanger as well if it's like 4. So I'm very excited to see what's going on. What am I hoping for? I'm hoping for like more info. Maybe Kiryu finds Daigo, we cut to black and it cuts to another character. That would be ideal. I don't know. But I think Kiryu needs to at some point realize he cannot have his life here, right? I don't think that this is his permanent home. But we'll see. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.